Hi everyone, and welcome to Tech 182. I'm hoping that you're enjoying the course so far. It's the first week of classes, and I wanted to just chat with you a little bit about some of my expectations and some of the things that I've seen has helped my students to be successful. This is a fully online class, so that poses some problems and constraints that we just kind of have to work with. Some students seem to do really well with the format of this class, and then other students seem not to succeed. So it really depends upon you, because really online courses are just kind of tricky because you have to kind of manage your own learning. It's me giving you information and then you having to put that work in. So this class moves really quickly. We have work that we do every week. There's typically a blog and a micro theme due every week of the course or around there. And then there's some essays, a midterm, and a final. So micro themes aren't due on the days that we're doing a larger essay. And all of this is found in the course calendar, which is on my website. So there's two platforms that I'm utilizing within this course. There's Blackboard, and Blackboard through your portal will allow you to submit papers and blogs to me. So anything you're submitting for a grade will be through Blackboard. And then on Blackboard, on the main page, let me finish about Blackboard. I remember something else to tell you. So on Blackboard, you will also see folders that have those names: blogs, microthemes, and essays. And that's where you will turn in the work. So for example, this week you would click on the blogs folder and then there would be a list of 10 blogs. The reason why there's 10 is you only have to do 10 during the semester. So when you get through 10, you're done, you're finished, you don't have to do any more. I always encourage students to start at the beginning and do them all so that at the end of the semester you have less to do. That's my advice. Not everyone follows it. So if you miss a couple, if you miss one, it's not going to kill you, but if you miss a whole bunch, then you're kind of under the gun to get them done. So microthemes on Blackboard, again, there's a folder that says microthemes, and then there's the list of microthemes that we will be doing. You literally just click on the one that you're working on and submit it as a file upload. And then essays, there's two of those: a semester, a midterm, and a final. We'll talk about those essays more as the semester goes on, but I just want to give a cursory overview of what we're doing. Let's see. Movies. I've had a whole bunch of people contacting me about movies. Where do I get the movies? How do I get these movies? It changes every semester where they're kind of living. For a while, everything was on Netflix. People were saying a lot of times it was on Hulu. What I'm noticing right now is that mostly everything is on Amazon Prime. So if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you can usually watch them for free. And then you get free shipping, and there's some student pricing there that's not too bad. If you don't have Prime, you can usually do a one-time viewing of a video, so that's not a bad idea either. So I also have some of the movies, so if you wanted to borrow one from me, you could let me know, and I probably have it here. I forgot about going back to platforms, so I'm going to skip for a second. I'm going back to platforms. So Blackboard is where you're going to turn in stuff. My Wix website, which is on the main page of Blackboard, there's a link to get you there, will show you all the information and all the curriculum of the course. So Wix is set up in a very easy way, and in fact you can see all the movies and the books and the readings that we're using in class on the Wix website. It's under assignments and then in readings. You can also see them on the course calendar, which is a handy dandy little sheet of everything that we're doing per week and what's due. And those are really helpful things that I put on the website. I have tried to keep the readings inexpensive. There's only a few small things that you'll have to buy. Most of the stuff, and the movies, most of the stuff, otherwise the articles and a couple of the books are actually ebooks that I've made links to on the website. So I've tried my best to make it as inexpensive as possible. So those are the two platforms. Again, Blackboard is where you turn things into me. Wix, the website, is where you get information about what we're doing on a regular basis. Let's talk about the blogs for a second more. I tend to keep the prompts in this class somewhat loose because I want you to be able to have fun and investigate. with the ideas. There's kind of a standard thing that I'm searching for in the blogs. I'm looking for you to look at the material, whether it be a movie, a book, or whatever it is we're looking at that week, and think about the technology within that material. And then there are some different ways that you could play around with looking at that technology. So for example, in The Terminator, you could look at AI, and then you could think about how AI is then affecting the people in the movie, and then you could also address what are some of the ethical and moral dilemmas around artificial intelligence in society. So there's different portions of technology depending upon the material, but you could definitely play with multiple ideas within these blogs. The blogs, for the most part, are informal in the fact that I'm not looking for MLA format. I'm not looking for you to cite things. I'm not necessarily looking for a works cited page. I'm just looking for kind of a think tank place for you to start considering a discussion about the technology that you see within the material. The microthemes are a more thought out response to the material. So in the microthemes, I don't just want a summary of the movie or the book. I want you to go further. I want you to do some analysis. So if you're looking at the technology of AI, how is that being utilized? What does that say on a bigger picture? And I'm looking for clear organization structure in the microthemes. I'm looking for MLA format. There should always be a works cited page. I'm looking for in-text citations. And these need to be uploaded as a Word document or a Google document or a PDF, something like that. One of the ways that students have struggled in my class is that they're doing very informal writing in the microthemes. They're not checking spelling and grammar, and they are not doing works cited pages and using MLA format. If you are unfamiliar with MLA format, it would behoove you at this point to either get on the OWL Purdue, which is a website that helps with formatting, or buy a formatting book, something like Diana Hacker's A Pocket Style Manual, and start to get familiar with citing. It is one way that people are not successful in this class is that they're just not citing their work and their spelling and grammar is all over the place. In the blogs, even though they're not formal as far as citing, they are not informal when it comes to spelling and grammar. So I expect I's to be capitalized and all that good stuff. And I had a student the other day try to say to me that it was Google's fault that nobody capitalized I's anymore because Google doesn't do it for you like it happened to Word. And I really just kind of laughed. I said, oh, I feel so sorry. You have to press that shift button and make that I capitalized. I expect that kind of stuff to happen. So make sure that you're doing those things. The only other way people get into trouble in this class is that they just don't do the work. And it is fast-paced. It's a fast-paced class, and you have work every week. And that's kind of the, specialty or the annoyance, you may say, of a online class. I'm not sitting with you face-to-face talking with you about materials. It's very self-directed, and you have to be self-motivated. And if you get to week 6 and you haven't done anything, you're kind of backed into a corner of failing the course. So really think about if you can handle the weekly schedule and if you can put the time in to being able to see the material. I think I said this, but I'll say it again because it wouldn't hurt if I said it twice. This week, the blog entry is due on Friday, but blog entries are typically due on Tuesdays. I've extended it this week because it's a little hard to get the materials going, and I want to make sure that you guys had enough time. Microthemes are due on Sunday. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. It's kcandelaria@csuchico.edu. I also have office hours. They're Monday, Wednesday from 11 to 1. I'm in the new Arts and Humanities building in room 241. You can swing by and say hi. I'd love to meet you. I think it's great when people do that. And in addition, if those times